Oh my goodness, my mermaid dreams have come true. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Aleisha Budget Beauty. My name is Aleisha. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, eyeshadow palette reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. Okay, you guys, hello. I'm a walking mermaid, or I am in my head. I have always loved like the lure and the folklore of mermaids. Hello, Little Mermaid. Ariel was my favorite. I grew up in the 90s. And I love all things like mermaid colors and just everything around it. I'm also a summer and beach girl, so it all makes sense why I'm such a mermaid fan. And DAVINI Beauty, I'm also a huge fan of this brand. After the Ascension palette, I fell madly in love with that palette, you guys. I was very, very passionate about my video that I did on YouTube with the looks, quality, fell in love, and then now I'm so happy and excited to receive the new palette in PR. Makes my heart really happy. It's kind of hard to impress me these days, honestly, when it comes to new beauty brands and indie brands specifically. I've tried so many, and DAVINI Beauty really stands out to me as a incredibly smart business owner and marketer, and also just quality products. So I do have the Current C palette right here, and I am going to try to do 4 looks for you guys and get this up before the launch on the 26th. And yeah, I think we should just go ahead and open this baby and get into it. Okay guys, I do want to say this is not my favorite filming space. This is not my favorite lighting. I know it's not a lot of yours as well. This is kind of impromptu. I thought this palette was coming tomorrow. I'm filming this on Friday. I have a date night in about 45 minutes. I'm going to try real hard to do a look for date night. It's going to be pretty bright for date night, but that's okay. But I'm filming in here because kids are being noisy. If you hear them screaming, well, I'm a mom, it's summer, it is what it is. So let me go ahead and open this baby up and show you guys how gorgeous it is. Oh my gosh, it is so much prettier even in person than all of the promotions were for it, which, by the way, let me just say, a nod to Deanie for being so smart in the way she promotes. She made up this whole like cute story about this palette and a pirate, and the Current C is such a cute play on words of currency. So she made this to look like a mythical mermaid currency dollar with the sirens on the front. It also has 26 right here, which is the launch date. It is also the 3-year anniversary of the brand, and also David, who was her son that this brand is inspired by, created for, is also his birthday. So she thinks of every detail. I swear she's like the Taylor Swift of makeup. She does the most like cutest little hidden Easter eggs within her launches that I think a lot of people probably miss, but I am someone who really appreciates stuff like that. I look for meaning where there is none a lot of times. So the fact that she really is placing these little nuggets in there, I think is so fun and so smart. Something very different. And again, I'm just looking for something different when it comes to my beauty brands. But this color story is really gorgeous. It's a little bit different than I thought it was going to be honest, but I think in a good way, because I expected purple, you know, like Mermaid, I think like teal, turquoise, purple, pink, but it's more green heavy. And then you have some almost pops of neons in here, and then, you know, some teal and a little bit of purple action here in the special shades. At first I was like, wait, I kind of wanted purple, but then I'm like, well, that is so expected. And I think that's kind of what Deanie and DAVINI is all about, is like not doing what everyone else does, including putting a pressed glitter in her palettes that I know not everyone loves. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to definitely be honest with you about how that is. I know some of you were specifically asking me because there was one in the Ascension palette, and I know some of you didn't purchase a palette because of that pressed glitter. And I really urged people to forget that and just get the palette because it was so good. So I'm going to see this one. They look more finely milled. And I'm going to see how it works as a topper. Not today, but in a different look. The rest of the shimmers in here are just these stunning, like, look. This one is going on my eyes today. Okay. Look how shifty and gorgeous this is. It is like a gold to pink to orange shift. It's very, very smooth in its texture. Then we have this shade right here. By the way, too, her shade names are also incredibly clever. Look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Her shade names, things play on words like Mermaid, M-A-D-E, Make It Rain, like a raining queen, or like rain. She has Legacy with like, it has sea, like the ocean. So smart. I love that she has this shade, Hello Poppet. It's not this shade, but I just was saying I love that name, and I told her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I always say that to my kids. I'm always like, hello Poppet, when they walk in, and it's just something that I do in my little pirate voice, my Cockney pirate voice. Let's see, we have scales and to swatch here. So we have different textures in here. Look how pretty, which I love. And then this one is the Make It Rain. And then let's see, Mermaid right here. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful, like, it's like a black base, I think. So pretty. I was also thinking these would be gorgeous on top of a black base, like a, I use the About Face. I'll probably use that in my, I'm gonna do 2 looks tomorrow and go much more dramatic than today. And use a black base to see what it looks like. And then we have the glitter here. So the glitter is Legacy. That is this one right here. So I think this is a doable glitter. Like, yes, it is that kind of dry pressed glitter type of formula. But I mean, if I didn't tell you from far away, you would probably just think that was a really pretty shimmer with some texture. So I urge you to just, who cares? Who cares? Have some fun with your makeup. Who cares if it's a pressed glitter? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and pop in what this looks like in some beautiful light by the pool. I was inspired to put it by the pool, and then we will come back and create look number 1. Okay, super pretty, right? All right, I'm gonna go in with a Beam Bank. This one right here is kind of mustardy, like a bright mustardy yellow. Not a grungy mustard yellow. This is like your bright French's mustard, like the mustard shade that you, of course, are wearing a white shirt when you squeeze it on yourself. So nice and bright. Like I said, I am going on a date night, hooray. And I'm just gonna have these bright, bright eyes here. I may try to deepen it up some with Hello Poppet. Yes, I'm gonna say it like that every time. Best believe that I'm gonna use that little accent every time. But I'm just, this brand really, really excites. Oh, you guys, I forgot to show you the cute little tray. It has DAVINI Beauty on here. It's the little shell, iridescent inside. That's supposed to be for the lashes. So she does have lashes in this collection as well. They're really, really pretty. She has those really fun, creative type of lashes. I don't really wear those. I think they're amazing for creative looks. Okay, I'm going in with Hello Poppet actually right now. Yes, I'm just really excited to say that name. So yes, I was saying she has these really fun lashes that I don't maybe like, I wouldn't wear them myself like on a daily basis, but I think they are so pretty and fun for creative makeup looks. And then like if you were in a creative space, you know, makeup artists or, you know, any type of job where like you can wear creative makeup like that and fun looks, I think, shoot, why not? I think it'd be really, really fun. But the tray is supposed to be to hold the lashes, but I'm actually going to now use it to hold my wedding ring. So when I take it off at night, it is going to go in my DAVINI Beauty little mermaid clam tray. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Pretty and Paid. I love that. Pretty and Paid, yes. This pink, and I'm just going to kind of blend these together. That is really bright and fun. Like, we are talking a neon pink here, but really, really fun. Oh my goodness, I am so thinking, I'm telling you, if you put a black base down and you put these shimmers over it, and then you have the contrast of a neon pink, it is going to look so freaking cool. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm just going to take a little poppet and I'm going to make that the entire lower lash line just to kind of, oh man, that's really pretty down there. It kind of got, the pigment kind of came out a little bit more packing it on like that, and I really like how this can deepen up. I like that a lot. But I'm just kind of making it, since it's the only sort of neutral color here, and I am going out for date night. And I do have a dress in mind. I'll change into it at the end. It's kind of, well, you'll see, sort of fits the theme here. But I just thought this would be nice with this. I really like this Edo Poppet shade. I think that's really, really pretty. Okay, I'm feeling very kind of like 80s right now too. Okay, I'm going in with Anne Money, this one that I cannot wait to use. So, oh yeah, that is everything I was hoping it would be. There's lots of shiftiness to this shade. I don't think it's picking it up in this light. I'm definitely gonna have to go into some different lighting to show this to you guys at the end. Oh my gosh, my pug snuck in here. I usually lock him out if you hear snorting and all that. He found a way. He came in through a different door that I forgot to close, so he is sabotaging my video. There's no pugs in the sea. Okay, so I'm gonna take Aocha. Wait, why don't I know what that is? Am I saying that wrong? Am I not getting Aocha? Okay, I'm gonna feel dumb if I'm not understanding that pun. I know, knowing Deanie, like there's definitely a meaning behind that. Aocha. Okay. I'm putting that's more of that just deep gold. So pretty. I'm putting that more in the outer portion here. Oh my gosh. That is really, really pretty. And you know what? Knowing how gold is on black, if you were to put this on a black base, it would turn it green, like an antique green gold, which would be really, really pretty. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit more of that original Anne Money right here. Also pop that in the corners. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner, lashes, my lip. I'm gonna change into my date night dress, and I'm gonna show you guys this look in the better lighting and wrap it up for look number 1.
Lost in this cosmic abyss, my mind takes flight. Yeah, you were right there. The echoes pulsating, setting the stage for the night.
Okay, here is that final look. And this is what I meant about the mermaid. I feel like I'm caught in a net in this dress. I love the vibrancy of the eye with the nude. I think that that is a really beautiful combo. Love the shimmers, love the mattes. Super, super pretty. Look number one, I feel like a modern day mermaid. I feel like a mermaid that just got her legs, and I'm going on date night. So, all right, you guys, that's look number one, and then we are going to do something really fun with looks number 2 and 3. Okay, you guys, we are going to get into these next 2 looks, and I went ahead and got a little head start just because I don't like to talk whenever I'm drawing lines like this. So I took this real skinny brush here, and I went in with Naughty and drew this little outline with this blue on this side, and then Buccaneer is with this, or on this eye. So now I'm actually going to take a little packed brush and just kind of fill this in with the same shade. Kind of fill in this portion here, packing it on. This is a true royal blue. There is no like turquoise to this. There's no gray leaning. This is probably the most true royal blue I have. Maybe I have this in my Blend Bunny Primal palette. I'm trying to think if there's a royal blue in there, but this is true, true, true. And there are little bitty, just finely tiny milled glitter particles in this, but it is a very smooth, nice pigmented blue. So those little, just tiny reflex don't affect the actual formula from being an amazing matte. And actually, it's pretty stunning when you just can barely pick up those little sparkles. It looks like moonlight on a really deep, deep, deep blue sea. Okay, next I'm gonna go into Keep It Real, and so cute. It's real as in like reeling in a fish. Her play on words are just so stinking cute. So I'm just gonna lay that down. You know what this is giving me right now, just in this moment? Stingray. This is total Stingray vibes, and I'm here for it. It makes sense with the palette. Oh, this blue is so pretty. I was gonna tell you guys that date night went well. It was wonderful. And it was cool because the seat that I was in faced the front door of the restaurant, and the front door faces the west. So the sun was setting, and they have these windows, and my husband was sitting across from me, and he complimented on my eyeshadow and just said like my lids were sparkling like crazy. He's like, I can see all these different colors. I think it's so fun when, you know, you step out and you wear like a more bold like look like that for date night, some multi-chromes, and then someone is just completely enamored with it, that, you know, just your husband, or it could be a friend or someone like that, but someone that's, you know, doesn't wear makeup themselves, it's just like, whoa. And sometimes people are like, how did you do that? And you're like, really, it's the shadow. The shadow makes it look like you're really, really talented, that somehow you created all those colors, but it's just in the multi-chrome. So I just had to give my husband a little shout out for recognizing gorgeousness. Okay, and I'm gonna go back in with Naughty for my lower lash line. And you know what? I'm just gonna mimic the top, and I'm gonna come in though most of the way with Naughty, and then I'll go back in with Keep It Real just right here. Okay, when those two meet, it makes a really pretty shade of blue, by the way. It's just like a nice gradient. Now I'm going to take Make It Rain. This one's really, really soft, this texture, and oh, it is super, super pretty. This reminds me of, I don't know the shade name, but it's in the Ascension palette, and it's one of my favorites in that palette. It's a gorgeous, like, cool toned purpley blue shimmer, and That one I have to repress constantly because it is such a soft formula, but it's worth it because it's just so pretty on the eyes. Oh, this is so pretty. It has different little reflex of turquoise, deeper blue. There's some, I think, like purpley pink sparkles in here. Yeah. Okay, next I'm going to go in with Scales and put that right here. Oh, this is really giving me the Mermaid vibes, this shade. Oh, it's so pretty. That's where the purple comes in. There may not be a matte, but this is a really beautiful mermaidy purple with some blue. That's stunning. This is definitely another shade that I'm gonna have to try to show it in different lighting so that you guys can really see. But it's so, so pretty. Okay, love that. I feel like this either looks, still gives me stingray, but also kind of just gives me like fish vibes, just the shape of it and everything. Love, love, love. Okay, so I'm gonna take Buccaneer and I'm gonna start filling in this one just like the other side. And this is kind of a, what do you call this shade exactly? It is not really a teal, but it has a little bit of a green blue tone to it. So not a true green, but I think that that works really, really well with this palette. I'm just gonna pack that on, and it plays nicely against this blue over here. Okay, so I'm gonna take Cream, the light green here, and do the same. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, this is more of a, oh, those are so pretty next to each other. This is more of a sea green than like a neon green. I thought it was a little bit more neon in the pan, but this is a perfect sea green shade. You guys, whenever I was little and I had like the 64 count or the 96, if I was real lucky, count of crayons, sea green was always just my favorite shade. I thought it was so pretty, and it looks really pretty next to this green here. I love that. I love that that surprised me. Okay, for the lower lash, I'm actually going to take Flow, and this one looks like it's a little bit more of a green. Yeah, so this is more of a kind of like deep seaweed mossy green, more of like a yellow toned green, as opposed to this one up here is like a blue tone green. I really like this shade. Actually, I'm just sitting here thinking that these two, you get your swampy vibes if you did a look with that, or mixed them in together. It could create that kind of like grungy green that so many of us love. Yeah, I really like this shade of green. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Cha-Ching. This one looks so pretty. It's gonna have some purple and some teal. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. I love it. Gorgeous. It goes perfectly with this eye. And of course I'm doing like pretty monochromatic-ish on each eye, but even like combining these two, the shades, would be beautiful. Wow, that is Gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, we've got to do something with Legacy, the glitter. We got to see how it performs. And you guys, I kind of felt bad. I was thinking about it later. I was maybe a little dismissive yesterday and I was like, get over it. Just use a glitter. You don't have to get over it. If you don't like a glitter, you don't have to like a glitter. Later, I was like, I shouldn't have said that. So I'm sorry if that offended you. You have every right not to like a glitter, but I don't mind having one in a palette, especially if it's fun. So you know what? I'm going to use my finger and just see what happens. Let's just kind of lay it down like this. Okay, not a ton is coming off. So I think I am gonna spray a brush and let's see what happens. Okay, so I actually put down just a tiny bit of glitter primer. And then we're gonna use this brush and see. Okay, that works better. That definitely works better. So use a glitter primer and get a brush just a little wet and tap on. I think that's pretty. Do I wear glitter on an everyday basis? No, but I do think it's fun for this look for sure. And I think, again, from far away, it just looks like a really sparkly shimmer. Okay, for inner corner, I think I'm gonna go in with Anne Money. This is the one that I had on the lid yesterday. Oh yes, that is a fun inner corner. In the other light, I think you'll be able to see it, but it is like, it's like neon electric coral multi-chrome. Inner corner is so cool. It gives it that unexpected pop against the green. That is really, really, really cool. I'm gonna go in the other lighting so that you guys can see, but wow, so fun on the lid and also really fun as an inner corner shade. Okay, I'm gonna clean up just some edges that fell down over here, put on lashes, liner, lip, do the other lighting, and come right back. You guys, I feel like this is one of those that when the lashes are on and the lip is on, it just comes all together. I feel like this is like my like rock glam mermaid look. I love these both so much. I'm super, super, super happy with these. And I've now used every shade except for one. So my final look, I'm just going to play around, use that final shimmer shade, and we'll have used the entire Currency palette. All right, you guys, I felt inspired. I wanted to put some pink in my hair, just kind of feel like a mermaid. I could have done purple, but I was out of purple. I didn't have enough, so I decided to just do pink. And yeah, I think it still works. I think it's fun. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to go in with Pretty and Paid. That is the pink. I'm going to place that right here in the inner portion. And then I know today it's going to be a green and pink look, which I really love together. I love like a bright pink or even a light pink with a swampy green or a deep green. I just think the two are so pretty. Okay, next I'm going to go in with Flow, this shade right here, because this one I've not had on the lid yet. It's the green that I just had on the lower lash, and I want to see what it looks like on the lid. And I am a fan of this tone of green a lot. This really is that like deep seaweed kind of swampy dark green. I think it looks cool in contrast to that bright pink. Okay, so for lower lash line, I'm using Flow, the same shade, the green, but then as I come closer, I'm gonna use Cream. Okay, I already did it on that eye. I really, really like that. I like the sea green mixed into that more murky green. And I was also thinking if my hair was red, this would give me kind of Poison Ivy vibes. I think it's really fun. Okay, now it's time to use Mermaid, the only shade we have not used yet. And yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. A dark base, midnight purple. There are beautiful sparkles in here of pink, brighter purple, gold. This is so pretty. You really get that effect that you would if, say, you put down a black priming base and then put a jewel tone on. It's kind of like that effect, but within the shadow to itself. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and now for the final shimmer, we're going to use Scales. And just kind of pop that right here in the inner portion. Love. And then also inner corner. Okay, and I'll show it from this side. Super pretty. I feel like this is my dark mermaid look. My siren look. Okay, here it is. I love this look so much. I definitely feel the most, I think, mermaidy in this look. I mean, the hair helps, but this is so pretty. This sort of dark mermaid vibe. I think it's so, so pretty. Okay, you guys, wrapping up Currency. It's definitely 2 thumbs up for me. I think it is another absolute hit from Davini Beauty. Truly, she is on a roll with me and becoming one of my favorite indie brands. I love this formula so much. I love that she isn't afraid to play with textures and color story. I love the mattes. I mean, I did 4 looks and I used every shade a couple twice, but I didn't even get to all of the combos that I was thinking would be so pretty. Like, I think using the deep blue with the yellow and like the gold, that would be a really beautiful look. I also think mixing the greens in like just this 9-pan would be gorgeous to play with here. I mean, I just really scratched the surface, but I am a big fan. I think it's really, really fun, really, really pretty. I love what she's doing with her brand. I feel like I'm living my mermaid fantasy right now. You guys will have to let me know what your favorite look was in the comments. Let me know if you're gonna pick this up. Again, I do have a code. It is Budget Beauty. This is releasing on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.